our law firm represents people who've been injured on the job and injured on the road. We often find ourselves representing people who are injured on the job, so they have a workers' compensation claim, but the person that injured them is not a coworker and it's not someone that works with them. If you are in a situation where you have been hurt while you're on the job, while you're in the course and scope of your duty, but the person who's at fault, the person who injured you is, say, an independent contractor, another driver on the road, a repairman who came in through your work, a faulty elevator shaft at your work building that y'all rent. If the person who hurt you is not a coworker, you can potentially have not just a workers' compensation claim, but a second lawsuit against the person whose fault it is that you are now injured. We call that a third-party liability claim. So you have your workers' comp case, and then you have your third-party case. If you are hurt on the job and the person who hurt you is not a coworker and you have a third-party liability claim against them, you need to go to a law firm that handles both types of cases. Do not go to a law firm that only handles personal injury case who's willing to pick up your comp case. When you have this type of case, this is a complicated case. They have lots of intersecting rules in them. Do not assume, unless the lawyers explicitly told you, that just because they're opening up the comp case means they're going to go around and file the other lawsuit too. You have to be clear on these things. If your lawyer doesn't know what they're doing and isn't familiar, intimately familiar with both areas of law and how they intersect, that lawyer could screw something up. And I don't want that to happen to any of y'all. We specialize in workers' compensation, we specialize in personal injury, and we particularly specialize in handling cases where we have a workers' compensation claim and a third party, a second lawsuit, arising out of that same incident. Mary Lou Bilsma is our workers' compensation lawyer. She handles all of our workers' comp cases. I am very confident in just saying Mary Lou is the best workers' compensation lawyer in North Louisiana. She's one of the few ones, but she's also an incredibly talented lawyer with a wealth of trial win and experience and knows the Workers' Comp Act and the system like the back of her hand. You cannot do better than Mary Lou for finding workers' comp lawyer in our area. The personal injury portion of the case, that third-party liability I was talking about, that will be handled by either myself, my father, Jack Bailey, but all of it will be in-house.